what we've discovered is that these courts are not courts, they're actually executive business centres, and they're actually banks, and the judges are bankers. And what they do is they use the trust, so they'll actually order a copy of the birth certificate. The courts in this country at the moment are not operating under constitutional law, common law, the Magna Carta, the Bill of Rights, or anything else. They are mercantile courts. Now, the thing is with mercantile courts is they don't have to have any seal. In fact, they don't want to have a seal, because a seal creates a contract, and a contract has to be agreed between all the parties. So how they get around that is basically they're producing agreements, service contracts. So what they do is they're getting the birth certificate, and so they have direct access to the trust. The case number is the account number that they will open with the Treasury, okay? And then they take the body, so like Stephanie said, the body is the surety, the proof of the claim, I own this property is mine, right? And then the draft, what they call a draft, is a trick. So you see, when you're in any court hearing for court proceedings and somebody says, I'm sending you a draft, what we understand by that is that it's like a provisional order, it's not finished, but in actual fact, the draft is a financial instrument. And what they will do on the draft is they'll take out away all the controversy, all the he said, she said, we said, they said, this happened, that will go, right? And all it will be is a service contract. And the services will be provided by, guess who? The council. Right? So what these councils are actually doing is they're prioritising our offspring. It's actually slave trading. So they're taking the body of the child, right? They are making up some shit about the mother, the father, the this or the that, whoever, right? They're dragging them into the courts. They're getting us into what's called an emotional stew, that you can't see the wood for the trees. You know, you're getting kind of all these various allegations and accusations thrown at you from all sides. They're always outnumbering the so-called defendant. But in Stephanie's case, they would allow anyone, not even myself, to come in and support her when she's giving her evidence. So Stephanie was alone, and there were 12 or more, at least 12.